Djerba, also transliterated as Djerba or Djerba, is, at 514 square kilometers, the largest island of North Africa, located in the Gulf of Gabes, off the coast of Tunisia. It had a population of 139,544 at the 2004 census, while the latest official estimate is 158,941. History. Legend has it that Djerba was the island of the Lotus Eaters where Odysseus was stranded on his voyage through the Mediterranean. The island, which was called Minx until the 3rd century AD, includes 3 principal towns. One of these, whose modern name is Burgu, is found near Midown in the center of the island. Another city, on the southeast coast of the island at Minx, was a major producer of murex dye, and is cited by Pliny the Elder as second only to Tyre in this regard. A third important town was the ancient Haribis. The island was densely inhabited in the Roman and Byzantine periods, and probably imported much of the grain consumed by its inhabitants. The city Djerba in the Roman province of Tripolitana, which gave its name to the island, was important enough to become a bishopric, which was later revided as titular bishopric. During the Middle Ages, Djerba was occupied by members of the Karaite sect, who claimed it as their own. The Christians of Sicily and Aragon disputed this claim with the Abbadites. Remains from this period include numerous small mosques dating from as early as the 12th century, as well as 2 substantial forts. The island was controlled twice by the Norman Kingdom of Sicily, in *1135 to 1158 and in *1284 to 1333. During the second of these periods it was organized as a feudal lordship, with the following lords of Djerba: 1284 to 1305 Roger I, 1305 to 1307 and 1307 to 1310 Roger II, 1310 Charles, 1310 Francis Roger III. There were also royal governors, whose times in power partially overlapped with those of the lords. c. 1305 to 1308 Simon de Montalieu, 1308 to 1315 Raymond Montaigne. In 1503, the corsair Auj and his brother Hayreddin Barbarossa took control of the island and turned it into their main base in the western Mediterranean, thus bringing it under Ottoman control. Spain launched a disastrous attempt to capture it in November 1510. In 1513, after 3 years in exile in Rome, the Fregosi family returned to Genoa. Ottaviano was elected Doge, and his brother Federico Fregosi, having become his chief educator, was placed at the head of the army, and defended the Republic against internal dangers and external dangers, notably suppression of the Barbary piracy. Cortegoli, a corsair from Tunis, blockaded the coast with a squadron, and within a few days had captured 18 merchantmen, being given the command of the Genoese fleet, in which Andrea Doria was serving. Federico surprised Cortegoli before Bizerta. Soon after, he carried out an invasion and occupation of the island and returned to Genoa with great booty. Spanish forces returned to Djerba in 1520, and this time were successful in capturing the island. It was twice occupied by Spain, from 1521 to 1524 and from 1551 to 1560. Again there were governors. 1521 to 1524, 1560 Giovanni Andrea Doria. On May 14, 1560, the Ottoman fleet, under the command of Pile Pasha and Turgut Reis, severely defeated the Holy League of Philip II at the Battle of Djerba. From that time until 1881, Djerba belonged to the Ottoman Regency of Tunis. Subsequently, it came under the French colonial protectorate, which became the modern Republic of Tunisia. An archaeological field survey of Djerba, carried out between 1995 and 2000 under the auspices of the University of Pennsylvania, the American Academy in Rome and the Tunisian Institut National du Patrimoine, revealed over 400 archaeological sites, including many Punic and Roman villas. History of Djerba's Jewish community. A Jewish minority has dwelt on the island continuously for more than 2,500 years. This community is unique as Jewish history for its unusually high percentage of Kohanim, direct patrilineal descendants of Aaron, the first biblical high priest. Because of this, the island is known among Jews as the Island of the Kohanim. One of the community's synagogues, known simply as El Djerba Synagogue, is one of the most famous synagogues in the world, for being the oldest synagogue in continuous use, it having been dated at over 2,000 years old in the aftermath of World War II. The Jewish population on the island declined significantly due to emigration to Israel and France. As of 2011, the permanent resident community on the island numbered about 1,000, but many return annually on pilgrimage. On April 11, 2002, Al-Qaeda claimed responsibility for a truck bomb attack close to the famous synagogue, killing 21 people. Although tourists ceased visiting Djerba for some time after this event, normal activity has since resumed. Administration and population. The island comprises 3 of the delegations within the Tunisian département of Medellin, named after the 3 towns which form their administrative centers. These delegations, with their 2004 census populations and their estimated population as at 1 July 2013, are Berber's. Berber languages are spoken by some villages on the island, including Galala, Iquilalan, Ajim, Sadrian, Sedwikech, Asjut, Marbubina and Ausayan. Description: Djerba has a mild climate and fertile soil. Its largest city is Ouamtsouk, with a population of around 65,000. Known for its beautiful beaches and dramatic sunsets, the island is a popular tourist destination, particularly with French, German and Italian tourists. It is one of the few remaining places in Tunisia where a Berber language is still spoken. Another factor drawing some tourists to Djerba is that, in 1977, the town of Ajim was used as the setting for the Mos Eisley exterior scenes in the first Star Wars movie. Djerba is noted as a center of the Islamic sect Al-Ibadiyya. Climate: titular see of Djerba. The ancient diocese of Djerba was nominally restored in 1895 as a Latin titular see of the lowest rank. So far, it has had the following incumbents: Victor Roland's White Fathers, Carlos Eduardo de Sabia Bandera Melo, Friars Minor, Henryk Strakowski, Mariano Gaviola y Garces, Jacques David, Paul Kimoke Kyun, Victor Emilio Massel Lepere, Auxiliary Bishop of Santo Domingo. Gallery. Djerba topographic map. Historic map of Djerba by Piri Reis. Sunset on Djerba. Coffee house. Bati Mosque. St. Joseph Catholic Church.